Oh gosh, this light. Hello, brave awakened ones. Veronica of Higher Realm Holistics here. Coming to you from my car again. I just thought it was really important for me to make this video, especially the time of season that we're in right now. It is a time of giving, but it's also a time of receiving. And yeah, learning a really big lesson, and a part of me that needed to be that was part of my ego, because it is part of the ego, the inability to receive. You know, I want to say humongous thanks and lots of love to everyone who, you know, all these Patreon supporters. I cannot believe how many people signed up in 24 hours. And also people sending me gifts via PayPal also. Thank you, everyone, which blew me away. And it's difficult for me to receive it. I'll be telling you the truth here. It's a lesson to be learned, and I'm sure there's many of you out there like me, especially as light workers. We're so used to being the ones to give. We're so used to being the matriarchs and the patriarchs. I literally have been the patriarch of the matriarch, not a tip of the, yeah, patriarch also. Matriarch and patriarch of my entire family, my entire bloodline, since I was a kid, since I was a teenager, basically. After my grandmother passed away, it's literally like I stepped into her shoes for everybody. And I was 16 or 17 when that happened. So, and then my mom being the narcissist, on top of that, a very immature one, I was always caring for her, no matter how abusive and horrible she was. Still is. So to humble myself, to actually receive aid from others, especially strangers. I mean, my sisters is one thing. It doesn't bother me with my sisters. It's like always a trade-off. If one of us needs something, the other one will lend it, blah, blah, back and forth. Sorry about the lighting. It's just, my God, it is so harsh. And I just feel like I look, yikes. So being able to receive is really, you really do have to crucify your ego in order to do that. And I sure did, especially always being the one to give. Giving never bugged me. It never bothered me. I don't mind at all. It feels great, and I love to give because it just feels so good to give. But for me to humble myself to ask, receive, or even make myself, even expose myself as needing anything, my God, heck no. And if I ever expose myself besides to my sisters, even they get shocked. They're like, oh, really? Because everyone always thinks I'm so strong and on top and everything. And I usually am. You know, when you're always playing the leader role, you feel like you cannot show weakness in any way whatsoever, especially in a financial way. It's like, what the heck, you know? I'm always, even if I would have a financial difficulty and stuff, and I have, because I've been laid off out of the blue, unable to get a job for months, or even unemployment because my employer still kept me as an employee because they kept saying they were going to transfer me to a different unit because they closed mine and I was a manager. You know, new CEOs come on, that's what they do. You know, that's the norm. They get rid of management and bring in their own people, you know. So that's why I don't do management anymore. I've been a director a couple of times. I've been a manager, and I just don't do that because of that insanity. Yeah, to make yourself vulnerable, to receive, is no joke. And it's still like, ugh, like getting to me like that. I don't even have words to describe it. As grateful as I am. As grateful as I am. So as light workers, in order for us to work as a community together, it is a give and take. It is a give and take. Whether you're heading up the pack, whether you're the one who is, you know, the organizer and getting things together, the forerunner of it all, you still have to be able to receive. And that is the lesson I'm learning big time. Big time. And yeah, so like I say, the way I teach is by sharing my lessons with everybody. And I know this will resonate with somebody out there. It has to resonate with you guys out there. So yeah, that's it. And happy holidays if you celebrate that. Again, you know, don't turn your nose up at people who are celebrating the holiday if you don't. I personally do not. I haven't had a tree in years. Did it for the kids, but then after that they were like, meh, they didn't care either. But you know, I don't turn my nose up at people. I still say happy holidays because that is their thing, you know, and I'm not going to snub them for that, you know, that's not cool. So, you know, don't be judgmental when it comes to your family and friends who, if they're really deep into the whole commercialism of it all, you know, there's a lesson to teach there and stuff. You could mention something in passing and be cool about it, but you know, don't go, you know, trying to rub their nose in it or making them feel bad and things like that, because that's not cool. Okay, that's not coming out of love. So yeah, just wanted to share that lesson with people. Lesson learned. Can I not have this lesson anymore? It's done, it's over, thank you, you know. But I also want to share that my book is available now. Woo! I was originally told that it wasn't going to be available for a couple of months because of the holidays and the time it came out, but it got picked up. It was released this week by my publisher and got picked up today. It got picked up this week really quick by a very large children's book distributor. And they put it on Amazon today. And I didn't even know until I heard my oversoul say, check Amazon. I was in the middle of doing something with someone. I was on a teleconference. And then I looked and it was like, bam. I was like, oh my God, there it is. It's available. So it's available on Amazon. How the Caterpillar Flew, A Journey of Self-Discovery. It is a children's book. Beautifully illustrated. I worked with an illustrator, but they are my original drawings. But I worked with an illustrator because I don't have the program and stuff, and I don't know how to work it. And she would have taken me forever, and it's expensive, more expensive than hiring somebody to do it for me from my rough drafts, and written by me. And it's for the little light worker and the little star seed, your little indigo child, or yourself. It's for everybody. It's so beautiful. It's a large picture book, very colorful. Okay, so it's on sale at Amazon right now. And I also designed some t-shirts to go with it, which I will be posting on my website. And I am not going to be able to do that until I get back home, which will be in a couple of days. So it will be available this week, the t-shirts, for children's and adults. So you'll be able to go on my website. I'll post it on my community page the minute I do it, which will be rather quick. I already designed the t-shirts. I just have to put the actual links on my website, which I didn't have time to do before leaving town because of my mom being sick. Okay, so I'm still available for sessions, higherrealmholistics.com, and I still got my Patreon going, of course. And when I get home, I'll be doing the more formal meditations for everyone and posting those. Okay, so namaste and happy holidays if you celebrate the holidays. And again, thank you everyone, Patreons, and thank you all supporters from PayPal and everything like that. And supporters, just kind words supporters, really. Just kind words. It gives me so much strength and ability to go on. And yeah, every single night I have been doing timeline collapsing. It wasn't like the other night where it was like 6 in 1. But the way Thoth was taking me through it, it was like, it's like this urgency to close out all this stuff before the end of the year. So I'm like, boy, I cannot wait for 2019 to see what that looks like. You know, it's going to be mighty interesting. Okay, so peace, Lady V out. Talk to you guys later, and enjoy your family and friends and food. Bye.